Yeah, no, I mean that's fine. You can do whatever. You're cool. I'm cool with whatever you plan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the number 11th year of the ANZT, the winter season. I am your commentator, Beat43210, and today we're going to be watching the round of 32 matchup that's going to be between JGLF and Delchoran. Now, this is just warm-up, so sit tight and relax. Get yourselves all accompanied in for what is going to be, hopefully, a very exciting match. And, you know, kind of get some good fuzzy feeling as we slowly ramp through some of our early stage matches that we have in the bracket for the season. What song title is that? What the oh, okay. All right, we're getting DMCA'd, so no one's gonna be able to hear the end of this. Yes, we have casters, but did this caster take the time to go through this map pool? Absolutely not. So we're just gonna go on the fly and see how things go, because that's always much cooler. Totally, 100%. It may also have been because I thought this was the first week of the tournament, not the second. So, here we are. So, as of course, per usual, the players are deciding their bans. Now, they're just getting a bit of sorting to do in the case of the number of bans. We are still in the early stages of this tournament, so there is only one ban, and Hidden 2 is going to be banned. So, Hidden 2, Nice for What, and Hard Rock 2. Yeah, well, DeWald got banned as well, which, no minor fans. And looks like we're going to be kicking off the match with Hidden 3. Be with you. Composed by F Radbeat. On the Don't Just Stand to difficulty. And we're going straight into it. No, we are not. Not yet. Oh no, we are. We are. Rightfully so. Forgive, you know, Banter client. Going at least 10 years strong, still sorting things out, as it always does. Any predictions? No, I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm not too experienced the knowledge of these players. I can't accurately suggest who will win. And I think it'd be wrong to do so. But Delchoran off to a good start. Not breaking in the early section here. Does he know? No, I don't. I'm not ready. I'm just here to have a good show, you know. And that show has got a little bit more spicy as Delchoran picking up a break, managing to build a 65,000 score lead in the first third of the song. JGLF trying to come back a little, but finding a bit of difficulty on the triple and 5-note patterns. Going to the break, Delchoran up very sizably at 100,000 score. Getting a channel predictions sorted as well. So you can win channel points if you make the correct prediction. So here we go. Delchoran facing some stiff resistance. Had a 100,000 score lead. Is losing it quite quickly. And that miss is going to rapidly shrink things. Is it JGLF trying to come back here? Has a nice 430 combo, but is unable to hold it through to the end. And yeah, unfortunately isn't able to take the win. I swear people have tried to ask me what the correct pronunciation is, and I keep forgetting every year. And we're going to get the yearly reminder of how I'm supposed to pronounce. So I do apologize. But we are going to move on to the second pick. Gesu no Kiwami. Yeah, this is around the 32 matchup. Don't ask how that happened. I'm not too sure. Some people, I guess, they had some shockers and qualifiers. Although both players picking up a big miss there. So, scores going to be at the same point. Accuracy right now determining the lead in Delchoran's favor. But only by 1,000 points. Absolutely non-existent. And Delchoran picking up a miss that caused a huge chain of 100 notes on the preceding combo. And that has unfortunately given a 80,000 deficit that is only growing. A nice 360 combo. Currently at, wow, almost up 200,000 score. Incredibly good score back after Delchoran got the first point. And JGLF takes the first point on the board, so we're keeping things one apiece. And Delchoran going with Hard Rock 3. And we get a bit of a water break as a funny shuffle opens up. Oh, well. That is life. You know, map history is working. Everything's looking all good on the broadcast. All right, here we go. Funny shuffle. Hard Rock 3. One of the lowest star rating in the pool, but do not be fooled. It is incredibly challenging, as evidenced by the early performances by both of these players. Delchoran off to a rough start with a 50,000 deficit. And Delchoran just continues to fall further behind, down 160,000 points going into the last third. But both Delchoran and JGLF currently in a very high combo count, although Delchoran's currently outmatched. So unless his opponent picks up a miss, we're looking to be on track for a break point. All right, double time 3 up next. And it's going to be a classic. It'll be the one and only throwdown. Now, this is on double time, so it's not going to be a very long track. Clocking in at a minute 50. Both players picking up a lot of 100s on the stream there. But Delchoran off to a poor start. And that is going to be amplified with the miss. And JGLF up 140k. I believe on a full combo as well. Doing quite well to try and solidify a third point here. But yes, it is a very tough predicament currently for Delchoran, down 200,000. And does not have the combo to mount any sort of a comeback. But Delchoran has a chance. But to recover 300,000 points, not going to happen. 500 combo, and it's only just keeping the score steady. Maybe a little bit of pullback. I don't know if it's just the accuracy that's just hurting Delchoran in general. You know, giving it a little bit of longer time to try and pull things back, and certainly nowhere near enough the time that's needed to bring things a little closer. And as a result, JGLF getting third point. So we're going to be moving on to Hidden 1. And that's going to be Baru. Why are you having Hidden picked into you? Hey man, sometimes it's just overconfidence. You never know. Because remember, it's not about how well you can play the map. It's whether or not you can beat your opponent. Or if you think so. And that's why this chart has been selected. So, time for Sleepy Hidden. Wait, Delchoran? Oh, he's had some issues. Disconnects have been crazy today. I haven't been in tune with technical issues. How bad has the disconnects been today? Had 2. Ouch. Yeah, man, tough. Sometimes it's a skill issue on the client. Sometimes the computer has a skill issue. Sometimes the internet has a skill issue. Murphy's Law, anything that can't go wrong will go wrong, and you'll have a skill issue to deal with. So that's just part of the life of competitive Osu, I guess. But anyways, with that false start out the way, we're gonna get into the real show. Both players off to a fantastic start. JGLF currently up on the accuracy, giving a minuscule lead of 2,000 points, but that's going to change very rapidly. But until the combos break, Delchoran's going to take the lead on accuracy. And this was a hyped up match. A lot of people were a bit confused how this is a round of 32 matchup. Bringing a bit of confusion as to the true strength of the players. Will they be able to tackle such a tricky map like Hidden 1? And so far, both players doing phenomenally well. Climbing up to 600 combo apiece. Delchoran's holding a minuscule of an accuracy lead, but yeah, it's just been smooth sailing for the most part. Just the occasional 100 here and there. Oh, but Delchoran picking up those 2 100s at the end of that major stream, in the end of that musical section, and JGLF back in front. And only now we're getting to the halfway point of the song. Will somebody error out on one of these streams here? No. A couple of jumps, little slide patterns here and there. Still not wavering the player's ability whatsoever, but Delchoran getting a huge break. JGLF putting a huge question mark on what just happened there. I wasn't checking his particular perspective, so can't comment on it. But that is exactly the emote of confidence that you need when your opponent starts asking the question. Oh, never mind. Okay, hang on. We got a competition again. Delchoran had a 1,000 combo and has unfortunately missed a relatively quiet section, and now has lost the combo lead. JGLF up 200 combo, and with 25k the pool in terms of score. Can it be done? There's definitely more than enough time. It's only a quarter of the song that's left. Delchoran desperately needed this win to try and stay in the match. I didn't even get to say that this match is only a best of 9. It is quite on the shorter side, but that's to be expected of early stage matches. And that lead is surely dwindling. Definitely JGLF going to be catching up here. It has now overtaken Delchoran. But Delchoran's still in with a chance. There's always opportunities for a second shock miss, especially if you miss one of these random jumps. Until the song is over, the chances are still in it, but Delchoran has missed. JGLF taking a big miss? Question mark? is saved by the bell. It's never too late to throw a win. Luckily, it wasn't. It was too late to throw the win. So, you know. Okay, good. Yeah, good results by both players. It looks like it was a slider break at the end, what undid that full combo attempt. And now JGLF currently on match point. Delchoran needs 3 to push things to a tiebreaker. All right. You could argue that JGLF going for a grand conclusion of this match, trying to wrap things up right here and now, and has picked a fitting song to do so. But of course, this is on double time. Double time 2 is selected, 2 minutes in length, 225 beats per minute. And the slowest AR of the 3 songs in the double time pool at 9.8. Delchoran with an early miss. That is not a good sign. And picking up a huge chain of misses on that introduction stream. But of course, there's going to be plenty of more in this map. JGLF currently running away with the song. It's not even a contest right now. In fact, he's on track for a full combo. Oh boy, as soon as I said that, he picked up a whole string of 50s. How was that not a miss? I see commentator Curse hasn't woken up yet. But we're trying, guys. We're trying. And yeah, the match could be effectively be over right here and now. But of course, there's still one question to be answered, and that is a full combo coming? He's handling all the streams. And we're getting to the finale, and Bancho's ruining the moment. Come on, Bancho. Work with me, buddy. There you go. All right. Last dying notes. And JGLF takes it home with a full combo to wrap things up, sending a strong message. Oh, but got an A rank with 96% accuracy. But that's not going to change that at all. Our winner for the match, winning 5-1 against Delchoran. As the 12th seed moves on further in the winners bracket. Delchoran going to be dropping down to losers. Oh, wait, we've had a second match that's going on. Surprise second match. We just had to pocket this matchup, in case we had an early wrap-up. And it looks like we did. Let's quickly see what's going on here. We have Sephi taking on Pi. Second match jump scare, I know, right? Perfect timing, too, as Der Wald is currently being played. One of the hard rock songs we didn't get to see. And we tuned in just at the right moment, as both of these players are currently 3-3, fighting their way to a victory here. And both players are absolutely tanking in this tricky middle section of the song. Only a 20k lead in Pi's favor. Sephi finding some difficulty. But Sephi pulling out in front. Pi dropped some huge combos and accuracy. And that is just amplifying Sephi's comeback here. Sephi absolutely having a thrilling back half of the song. Absolutely locked in on that 4th point. So, a very good result there for Sephi. And now Sephi is sitting on match point. But that was Sephi's last pick. So Pi has to try and take this to a tiebreaker. We don't know what the makeup of the pool is, so in terms of what they've picked. However, we don't need it because No Mod 4 has been picked. Wait, hang on. After picking No Mod 4, then change to I don't know what to pick, LOL. Oh, I can't. I'm not a mod. I can't do prediction redemptions. My condolences to Stream Chat. So here we go. And it's going to be Fox 4 Rise? God, some of these song titles are always confusing in this game. It's tough out there. But none as tough as the attorney client trying to wake up, as it always tries to do. Alright, let's go. Now, Sephi trying to run away on this final pick, trying to get the last breakpoint that is needed to win the match and avoid a tiebreaker. Pi has to try and win this on demand. Can't speak to the flow of the match because we did tune in to this one halfway through. But Pi, off to a good start, getting a slightly better combo that has just been completely shattered. Pi being saved by the fact that Sephi also can't hold the combo in this section and is now up 20 notes with a 2,500 point deficit to close in as we go into this last third of the track. Here we go. But Sephi picking up a huge miss in the section, and now Pi's going to have a chance to run away with it, but can't hit any of those anchor notes whatsoever. And Sephi's going to get a new life to try and pull this back. Pi trying to pull it together, but can't be done. Sephi's looking too good. And with only 10 seconds on the clock, if that 40k points can't be shaken. The lead going to be unwavered and a tiebreaker prevented, to the disappointment of the entire audience, as it always is. But GG, nonetheless, Sephi takes out the win. For a second, you thought you won that. Oh, that's what happened. I see. I guess he thought he won too early? I'm guessing that's what happened. Trying to reach chat's always difficult. But hey, look, some very nice scores regardless. Good work by both of these players. As Sephi and Pi will be departing from the lobby. Sephi moving on to the round of 16 in the winners bracket. Pi dropping down to losers. So, I think that's going to be it for now. When do we have our next matchup? That is a good question. I suspect we got it in, is it 30 minutes or an hour 30? I think we got it in... No, we got it in 30 minutes. So tune back in for 30 minutes. We're going to be watching 610 taking on Pepsi Max. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned as the round of 32 of the ANZT Winter Edition continues.